where this thing wound up with Barnes is better. And
very rational this morning.
It's not even close. It was a blowout. Barnes is better. Then you got Barnes can't win the big one. You got Pearl brings baggage. Last on the list, Pearl is much better. Okay, little surprising. That's why we ask you to play these games, so it surprises me on occasion. I do wonder if that would have changed, though, if Bruce Pearl were sitting waiting for the championship game tomorrow night, if he hadn't lost yesterday.
It shows deserved appreciation for Rick Barnes. That's great to see.
Yeah.
Agreed. All right. The Athletic tried to create a formula to judge the most popular college football programs in the country. And I thought it would be fun just to kind of look at what they did, and we're going to show you where Tennessee ranks. Here's their formula. They looked at a lot of different categories. Now, most of these are 2021 through 2024. Games of 4 million plus viewers, okay? So that's big TV games. Tennessee 7th in the nation. You got Alabama, Georgia, Texas, and the SEC all above them, but they're 7th. Top 20 most watched games, same kind of thing. Yeah. So they had 7 of those. Google searches, they didn't rank in the Google search. They weren't up there in the top Google searches.
I thought I could have helped them with that.
You should have, we all should have been Googling them more often. Social media following, Tennessee is 6th in social media following. Home attendance, the average rank is 6th in terms of total sales of tickets, basically. But what's interesting, the home attendance percentage capacity, only 11th. They were tied for about 11th and a half down there in terms of the percentage of capacity, which goes back to Josh Heupel's first year when you still had 50, 60,000 people in some of those games. So I knew that would tick off Tennessee fans. Well, they're every game. You're 11th in terms of capacity. Now, the last couple of years, that hasn't been the case. StubHub tickets sold. You're not on that list either, so not tons of that secondary market, though that's kind of, you could have used 400 different secondary ticket vendors. Fanatics merchandise sold. All right, so 5th, Tennessee 5th in America in terms of Fanatics. Home Field Apparel, that's a new company. It's a side portion of side company to Fanatics. And they sell kind of the old-timey logo type stuff.
There it is.
Tennessee 3rd on that one, 3rd in the nation. I forget who they're behind. Football revenue, 2022 and 2023 only, Tennessee 5th. Online betting, pay attention, Tyler.
Yes.
Online betting, percentage of total bets out there, Tennessee 4th. So total bets, online betting, they're 4th. Online betting percentage of money wagered, only 7th, so they're cheap. I'm just kidding. 7th in terms of money wagered, 4th in terms of total bets. Estimated living alumni, Tennessee not on that list. Now, the interesting thing about that list, there were the top 10 is what they're looking at.
Yeah.
And 8 of them are Big Ten because the Big Ten has those monster schools, so estimated living alumni. All right, we'll get into where Tennessee, I'll give you the overall ranking for Tennessee next. Okay. But right now, you're just trying to come up with a formula. This seems kind of...
It's silly.
It seems like something we would do here. It's kind of silly.
Yeah,
it's kind of...
Some off-season fun.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very legit.
No, I mean, it is interesting to just compare. I do think part of it probably comes back to Big Ten and the size and how much power they have, and that comes back to money too. But if they do this in a couple of years, I think Tennessee will actually move up because more fans are getting the games. We know about the wait list for season tickets. But yeah, it's inexact, I would say, in the science.
Yeah, I don't know how much Google search.
Exactly.
Also, what are you searching?
Does
it have to be Tennessee football or UT or Vols or what?
We got to get cracking on that. We got to qualify for more of these.
That's right. Everybody go home and start Googling.
God rest my grandmother's soul, but she used to, every single time, instead of calling to bother me, used to be like, Tyler, what time's the Vols game today? I'm tired of Googling it, so it'll pop up there. I mean, come on, some people can just go to their apps and get it done besides Googling the start time of days.
Google,
I am surprised about what was the other one, like the social media following. Yeah. They have a great content creation team.
VFL Films is
sixth in America.
So I'm surprised that's not higher. That's probably one of the main things that surprises me because they are fantastic.
Yeah, their whole graphics group and everything.
Yeah.
They're as good as anybody.
A couple of categories I would have added. How many times you've made message board geniuses? I think that's a big deal.
Is your Twitter undefeated?
Right. Oh my Twitter record would be good.
Boy.
Do you get catfished? I'm just kidding.
That's right.
No, that's real.
And Facebook groups. How many Facebook groups do you have? Those I would have also considered in the ranking.
And if you want to go back,
I think that would have bumped Tennessee up.
If you want to go back into Tennessee history, This would be basketball, but I'm sure it applies. How much dadgum popcorn do you sell?
Hey.
So you guys don't
Best
remember
dang
this.
popcorn
By
in
volume?
America.
No, see, they don't know the story. Well, I'll tell them the Roy Williams, Buzz Peterson story in the break. When we come back, we'll tell you where Tennessee ranked overall on that formula, and we'll also make a couple other observations. Come on back.